Turkey has stunned the world by emerging as the top exporter of advanced combat drones, proliferating its indigenously built systems to over 35 allied nations so far. Propelled by this unmanned aerial success, Turkey is on track to achieve defense self-sufficiency and cement itself as a major arms supplier within the next decade. But how exactly did the nation manage to pull off this spectacular technological and strategic feat almost out of the blue? Keep watching to find out, and before we head on to the video, hit that like and subscribe button. Turkey has undergone a dramatic defense industry transformation to become a leading global exporter, competing with major powers. This resulted from President Erdogan's push since 2003 to build domestic arms manufacturing. Today, Turkey's heavy industry sector rivals France, Spain, and the UK, a colossal achievement. Surprisingly, Turkey also competes for the third largest exporter spot of multi-role combat drones worldwide. It literally beats Israel, pioneer of such technology. Nearly 35 nations operate Turkish-made drones, thanks to their proven effectiveness across conflict zones this decade, including Ukrainian forces fielding Bayraktar TB2s against Russia. Baykar, helmed by Chief Engineer Selçuk Bayraktar, drives this drone success. In 2005, his master's thesis demonstrated an algorithm to land unmanned helicopters, even vertically on walls. By 2022, his family-owned firm pioneered Turkey's most advanced UCAVs, like the iconic TB2. Economically, too, Turkey's 200-plus military drones contribute the largest portion of its $10 billion plus defense exports. This already rivals European states' entire military budgets. Drone deals abroad, like a $4 billion Saudi manufacturing contract, will likely propel Turkey's 2023 drone exports to over $7 billion alone. The Bayraktar TB2 conducted 400,000 operational flight hours by 2021, cementing its status as Turkey's flagship drone. First flying in 2014 and weapons tested in 2015, the medium-altitude long-endurance MALE aircraft features a blended carbon composite airframe. It takes off via the rear propeller and lands on detachable undercarriage gear. What makes the TB2 special is its completely indigenous systems. Previous Turkish drones relied on restricted foreign engines and sensors from Europe or Canada. In contrast, all key TB2 systems like its tactical command center, mission computer, AI modules, and 115 HP engine are designed and produced nationally. This ensures supply security. Its manufacturer, Baykar, is now developing 3 cutting-edge UCAVs simultaneously: the heavy combat TB3 drone, jet-powered Kızılelma, and upgraded TB3A. They aim to catapult Turkey into the top tier of global drone producers through advanced capacities like greater payloads, ranges, and autonomous teaming. In parallel, the Kızılelma stealth drone promises radical new capabilities as Turkey's first unmanned jet platform. Currently undergoing tests, the low observable combat UCAV can fly fully autonomously at 950 km/h for 5 hours and altitudes over 40,000 feet, aided by Ukrainian jet engines. Combined with domestically produced missiles and bombs using NATO standards, these new drones aim to cement Turkey's growing strategic autonomy in defense technology. Already Europe's top UCAV power, analysts predict its systems will continue proliferating among allies abroad as well, given their combat-proven design and affordability. This UCAV push has spawned an ecosystem of over 2,000 Turkish defense firms cooperating on their production. From software developers to engine manufacturers, they actively leverage the latest commercial technologies in areas like machine learning, predictive maintenance, and encrypted communications. Together, unmanned vehicles now form the core fighting strength of Turkey's large military. Its UCAV-centric approach contrasts sharply with established doctrines, still focused on wielding traditional crewed platforms like fighter jets, helicopters, and battle tanks as primary striking power. But given recent conflicts prominently featuring drones, this divergence highlights a growing paradigm shift. The Second Nagorno-Karabakh War saw Azerbaijani TB2s decimate Armenian tank formations, and Ukrainian TB2 sorties continue hunting Russian assets like radars, fuel depots, and ammo convoys daily to deadly effect. Unlike rivals, Turkey's vast UCAV fleet enables persistent bombing campaigns through attrition warfare, neutralizing enemies with quantity over quality. Its combined navy of advanced male drones amounts to more UAVs than all European Union members' inventories put together. This drone obsession traces back to President Erdogan's tenure starting 2003. Upon becoming Turkey's prime minister that year, he outlined a 20-year vision to attain defense self-sufficiency, spanning ammunition to complex systems like cruise missiles and ballistic missile defense technology. Erdogan described it as achieving independence in defense to safeguard Turkey's sovereignty and security interests. Geopolitically, this increased assertiveness manifests in its foreign policy too, with interventions in Syria, Libya, and the Caucasus over the past decade to protect territorial claims and allied factions. Domestically, the 20-year deadline corresponds to the Turkish Republic's upcoming centenary in 2023, making UCAVs the centerpiece of its arms industry ambitions. So far, the strategy has already borne fruit, with Turkey rising into the world's top 10 arms exporters since 2006, exporting $3.2 billion in weapons last year alone. With UCAVs projected to drive over $10 billion in Turkish defense exports by 2025, they seem poised to provide Turkey an independent capacity to secure interests abroad through both sales and direct action. This mirrors the rise of previous military innovations like dreadnoughts and aircraft carriers that propelled inventing nations to greater geopolitical clout, once reserved for select superpowers. Turkey's massive production and export of advanced military drones engineered complete national self-sufficiency in defense, while positioning it as a rising power broker. What innovative drone-powered strategies should Turkey or other nations explore next? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, be sure to like and subscribe for more videos exploring the geopolitical impact of technology.